Okay, welcome everybody. My name's Tammy, aka the Fearless Mama. I'm here with my fearless son, Robert. He's been working with me for many, many years now, and he loves doing the presentation portion, so he's going to do the formal presentation. But before I do that, I have a special guest on here tonight. Wanted everybody to meet Kat. Kat and I have been in communication for just a little while, actually. How she found out about me and through Get Fearless Freedom and through what I teach and train is through a YouTube channel. We have YouTube channels that we build, and we're in the process of that. I've been building my YouTube channel for quite a few years. It's very targeted, so it's for home-based business entrepreneurs, people that are looking for a way to make money. My specialty has been in the member-to-member niche, meaning that you get paid peer to peer. So with Get Fearless Freedom, it's set up on a platform that makes it and allows us to actually send and receive money peer to peer. And we're going to explain the products tonight and what it's all about. Digital marketing is nothing new to people, but it was a great experience to be able to talk to Kat. So the process, how she came through was she saw my video on YouTube. She went to the 7-minute video. She called the callback line. I called her back because we have a callback line now. So new people that haven't seen this yet, or are new to this Zoom here tonight, we have a callback owner hotline that people can call in. So it's not like it's the AI and all this kind of new stuff. People love to join people. And that's what we're sharing here. I've been doing this for 12 years, and I know one thing about people, they want to have transparency. So I'm the co-founder of Get Fearless Freedom. My son works with me. He also does a lot of the techie part, the setup. We didn't program this. We have a programmer that programmed this, and I've known him for 6 years. So this is actually our third year of the relaunch. So I relaunched it in 2023, February 2023, and I've taught and trained thousands of people in my career of online marketing. It's fun to me. I like to have fun. This is one of our fun times we get to see people and have people come on board. So anyway, getting back to Kat. Um, I'm getting to know who she is, and it's really fun because she has a lot of things in common with me, and I didn't even realize it. For one, I have a German background. She's from Germany, and so I just wanted to just kind of talk with you a little bit back and forth. Where did you actually now? Where did you come into the scene of online digital marketing? Is it something that you have done for a while? I know I talked to you a little bit about network marketing, but if you can just tell me a little bit about your story, that'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm so honored to be here. It's such a pleasure. So my name is Kat, and actually now I'm the fearless cat, right?
Yep.
So I
A
can
fearless
say that.
cat. That's right.
How did I come to that? Yeah, I have been a pharmacist my entire adult life and did
Oh,
that in Germany. In the beginning, I was not happy about it, but then I kind of made friends with it and got into the holistic space and loved helping people get well with natural remedies and also better food choices and healthy living, like more movement and things like this. And when I moved to the United States 6 years ago, I knew instantly I'm not going to be a pharmacist here. I'm not going to work as a pharmacist in the United States. That was not my thing. So I had to think, okay, so what now, right? I was not at an age where I start all over again, going to college or anything like this. And online space was, of course, something that was appealing. I did for a little while a sales job. That's why I'm not so afraid of talking on the phone. And in the beginning, when I did this sales job, it was actually funny because people in the room said, she makes sales and she doesn't even speak English.
right. You just started
So
learning English about 6 years ago. Is that right?
yeah, we learn English in school, but it's school English. It's not so conversational. So I had to learn a lot on in addition. It's okay now, but I still have this crazy accent, but it's okay. It is
I
what it
love your
is, right?
accent. It's a great
I'm,
accent.
I'm recognizable. So that's how I got in. Then I met a friend.
Okay.
Oh yeah, then I got into network marketing, and the pitch with network marketing is always get in touch with with at least 100 people at all times. So I had about three friends in the United States as a new person here. At least three friends. I already touched up 100 times each, so there was nothing much more to do. I had to figure out a new way to get in touch with people. And it's
Right.
been a struggle, really, for as new to the country and finding you on YouTube and watching through several of the videos, of course. And then I thought, okay, let's give it a shot. Let's find this page, the sales page with the video. And I saw the hotline, and here I am. And I'm psyched. I mean,
Yes.
it's
And here
so
you
cool.
are.
And I have this big aha moment really with this what I heard about network marketing, how to build your list. It's just really nonsense. And now I see, oh my God, this is how not marketing works. This is how advertising works. And yeah, I'm excited. And I'm so excited that I'm going to be able to also introduce you, Fearless Mama and Fearless Rob. So yeah,
Right.
fantastic. So thank you very
Well,
much.
I appreciate you talking to me yesterday on a Sunday, and because I love what I do, I was like, yeah, let's just jump on the phone, let's do this. And so we talked yesterday morning, and what I found out was most people do get stuck. They don't know how to generate leads. So I'm an expert lead generator. In fact, I'll show tonight my actual lead flow coming into my sales funnel as we're doing a Zoom. So I have like 25 leads today that have saw my 7-minute video. And this is what I do every day, and I've been doing it for many, many years. So I was like you, I was in the NFL club, no friends left. I literally had no one to talk to. I just literally could not come to the fact of bugging my family and friends. They didn't want nothing to do with me. That's not your target market. So relax, everybody. This is not network marketing. You never have to bug your family and friends. We're teaching people literally how to drive traffic and how to get people to your 7-minute video. And then, of course, this amazing Zoom that we have on Monday nights. This is the other portion of the humanizing the digital realm process. But no, you're doing fantastic, Kat, and I just love it. I like people to see that a brand new Get Fearless Freedom member taking right off, taking action, and then also we're going to be talking to Mary Beth. Her and I've been working for years. Valerie, if you want to talk tonight too, actually Valerie and I met in person, and so did Mary Beth and I. So I've worked with people long term, and they know that I'm here. I'm consistent. And that's the reason why I tell people all the time you have to be consistent. So I'm just going to turn off Chuck's video if that's okay, just because it might be making some people dizzy besides me. So, so I appreciate you. And if you want to add
I would
anything
like to
at
add
the end,
something, can I?
yeah, you can. In fact, you can start the Zoom if you want.
I would like to add that what I really love, and I mentioned that yesterday in our phone call as well, is that um, we are all real people, regular real people making real money. And that's what's really appealing to me. We are not a Botox parade or anything like
Yeah,
this. We are
exactly.
completely normal people and striving for success. And that's really what I love.
Well, and I think you love
Just,
the 100% commission because I know you and I talked about
yeah.
before. Listen, I love network marketing products. I absolutely do. I was number 5 on a leaderboard a couple of years ago for a company, and I still take the products. I still have customers in it. But I'm saying like 100% commission. So you've literally earned, 4 figures already with just 2 sales. And that's what we're going to show people tonight here. You don't have to put 10,000 people in. You don't have to put 5,000 people in order to make $10,000 a month. It's 5 people here. That's it. 5 people. And so in January, I was like goofing off. I was driving, I was doing all sorts of things. And then last year, let's not even get into last year. A lot of people know the story. We had 7 surgeries in my family. So there's no way that I could do a network marketing business. I couldn't do it. So we're going to show you how to post Craigslist ads tonight. We're going to show you guys how to run some solo ads. I didn't even know about solo ads. I was telling Frank this in the Telegram chat. We have another guess you could call it bonus kind of thing with Get Fearless Freedom. We now have a Telegram group, and I show people literally what I do. Like I said, I'm driving some traffic right here today. I do it every single day. But that's one thing, Kat. You're probably like, oh my gosh, I just got a $500 boom, sale. I mean, there's nothing like it, getting a nice hunk of money. And I think that's what I just got. I got really, hooked on that. So here we are, 12 years later, and I'm still doing the same thing. Um, so anyway, did you want to introduce Rob and I? Valerie, you're going to also, so if people don't know, I'm going to be having a granddaughter. In fact, I just got another picture. Amanda sent it. She has to go 2 times a week now. You believe it? We're getting close. We're getting close to have this child. But she just sent me a picture, and she sent me the fact they can show her contractions on the monitor. I didn't know that. Isn't that cool? See, this is all new to me, and this is like 26 years ago I had her. So, Kat, if you want to go ahead and introduce Rob and I, take a stab at it. Hey,
Yeah.
you know what? It's nothing like
Okay.
the time now, right? You're fearless.
I'm fearless. Absolutely. So yeah, I have the great honor. Again, my name is Kat, Fearless Kat. My full name is Annette Katrine Wegener, but that's way too complicated for everybody. So let's keep it at Kat and Fearless Kat. And I have the great honor to introduce the Fearless team, the Fearless Mama, Tammy Montgomery, and her Fearless son, Robert Montgomery. And they are just fantastic, helping everybody get this show here on the road with Get Fearless Freedom and be successful. And I'm just excited and psyched and thrilled to be part of this wonderful family. And here we go. Tammy and Rob, go ahead. Thank you
Thank you.
so
That was
much for
awesome. Oh my
everything.
gosh, she's
That was
been doing
awesome.
this for years. Like I feel like I told her yesterday, I feel like I've known you for years. It's amazing. We're like fast friends already. So Rob, it's your turn. You get to
It's
tell
my
everybody what we
turn.
got here tonight.
I'm so
Aren't
excited.
you
Thank you for
pumped?
the introduction. It's just
Yes.
wonderful. I've had a pleasure of talking to her one-on-one, and we work together with a bonus that we're going to save till the end. You guys are going to see what we mean by that. But Kat actually got in on one of our bonuses that we offer when you join with us, and it was explosive. It was just, she was so very just professional, friendly, everything wrapped up in a package that we just love to attract, you know? And I believe in attraction. I believe in that, you know, you can actually really have the success that you want. And you have to have a couple things in order to have that success. And then you just plug into what we have. So just like McDonald's, Starbucks, Krispy Kreme, Dunkin' Donuts, you know, different coffee shops around the world, businesses around the world, they all have systems, right? And, you know, if you were to say you need a recipe to a cake or a recipe to, you know, a meal that you're cooking for your family and you're missing one key recipe ingredient, you would totally, you know, miss out. The kids would be like, "Dad, you cooked that. That doesn't taste good." Or "Mom, you know, that just does not taste good." So recipes matter and systems matter, right? And so the question I have for you guys tonight, would you rather invest a couple hours a day into your own future, or do you want to continue investing 40 hours a week into someone else's future? I want to have that question below. If you can type, I want, you know, you could put myself right in the comments below because whoever interacts, there's going to be random points that are going to add up. So if you do have you say myself, give yourself 100,000 points. So we're going to track these points at the end, who's the most interactive, and you actually could win a prize tonight. So if you guys do interact, I see comments flow. Just know you're giving yourself 100,000 points to interact with us. And then once it adds up, I'm going to have it in tiers of points and we're going to give out some prizes. So, all right, no distractions like usual. These Zooms are really, really fun. If you have never been to a Get Fearless Freedom Zoom, welcome in. It's awesome having you guys. Very, very cool. And of course, the rules of the house, they're going to be respectful. We're focusing on growth going forward. If you do have a question, just be specific and one at a time. Of course, we're going to keep on topic, nothing what's going around in the world. We are a positive community, and you just want to mute yourself and raise your hand when you're ready. So, thank you so much, right, for attending tonight and having the time you take out, you know, to actually learn and listen what Get Fearless is all about. So, I appreciate that. So, you're here for a reason, and you're also here to make money, right? Money. I mean, obviously, it's what churns and makes the world go around in its own way, but how can we do this on automation? So the first thing, number one, you want to get back to the referring partner today. So if Kat got, you know, you to the Zoom, you're going to get right back to her. If Mary Beth invited you, you're going to get back to her. If Walt invited you, you're going to get back to him. It's a very simple process we did with our Zoom. So it's a neutral territory, kind of like Switzerland, right? They're neutral. Kat's gonna laugh at that. Neutrality. So we're a neutral territory where everyone can feel, I'm gonna pack this house. I'm gonna invite anyone I can possibly find to the Zooms, and I know that that sale will get back to me. So, well, here's the thing. We have to create a money machine, right? Now, we talk about time machines, What about a time money machine, right? A money time machine. I mean, I would love to have one of those, right? If we could actually go back in time for all the things that we missed. We have the evolution of digital marketing, right? I mean, there's a lot of us on here right now that missed the dot-com era. We actually missed it. We missed it. I know when I was born in 1994, I'm 30 years old now. I know that I missed that dot-com era. And I'm sure a lot of you guys saw that dot-com era and missed it. And then move yourself into the early 2000s with the Google age, right? And the Facebook age. And then 2010, the iPads, the iPhones. And of course, going forward, I mean, we can all talk about it, but cryptocurrencies, right? And so there's a lot of things throughout the digital marketing age and essentially the age of products that have come up. We have missed them, right? But in 2025, we have three simple steps that can actually help get you earning income and actually have that on automation. So it's a very simple process. Step one, two, and three, right? And so within 24 hours, we can actually get you traffic started and get your first set of leads. It's pretty amazing. So that's what we have with a recession-based proof business. And no, it does not have to look like yesterday, where the markets totally crashed. If anyone followed the crypto markets, oh my goodness, it was the worst crash since COVID. So people got liquidated over $2.5 billion were liquidated. So we're not going to deal with crypto tonight, and this is not what it's about. So that's a big round of applause right there. We don't have to worry about that. And yes, this is not an MLM. That's the great part right there. A lot of people do not like health MLMs. They like the products, but they do not like to bother their friends and family. Another thing is they don't like to network market this. Be in people's inboxes constantly. Hey, 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 this is what we got. No, it's not that either. So you're saying, well, what is it, Robert? And I said, well, you matter in this case, right? Your actual blueprint in this world matters, but how can you share that light, right? You have to have a system because you matter in that, right? You have to have education. You have to have three things: a system, education. Hold on here. I kind of messed up a little bit of where I put the slides, but essentially you're still mattering in this case, right? Because people are looking for these systems and you want coaching as well, because when you have coaching, you actually have the right mentors. You're getting into this space. Maybe you're kind of a novice, or maybe you're like truly advanced. You do still need that, right? Because you still matter. And so it's not of what you know, it's what you don't know. And this was one of my mentors recently taught me this, and it was extremely important to me because it's not what you know tonight, guys. It's not why you're on here, because if you knew it, you wouldn't be on the Zoom, right? If you already knew how to make automated income online, you would never be on the Zoom. So it's what you don't know. And so that's why tonight we actually do give out the top secrets, okay, that the top industry earning people are not telling you. There's a lot of things you're going to learn tonight. That's why I say it's definitely worth your time to learn and listen. And the thing is with us humans, our ego gets in the way, right? When you do self-mastery and work on yourself, your ego gets in the way from learning. So it will not be your amigo. Your ego is not your amigo, right? So you want to make sure you have that balance between learning and growing. And so you want to keep till the end because you guys are going to be really happy tonight. It's a very exciting electrical Zoom. I say it's electrical, it's like a currency, right? We're going to feel incredible afterwards. Of course, anything like any opportunity always comes with representation and of yourself, right? Do you show up to the table? Do you put that extra ingredient into the recipe? Are you having that desire and that motivation to make it work? Of course, right? And so we have these, the Fair Use Act, educational purposes. We also have our big model here. This is a fun one. Welcome to Get Fearless Freedom. We make it easier than a card counter at a casino making money. And Kat can attest to that. Mary Beth can attest to that. Many people on here on this Zoom that invited you can attest to that. We're 6+ years strong. This is us as a family. Okay, we wanted to say, hey, in the world of online marketing, we don't want something that's that get rich system. We're looking at long-term wealth. You see programs that come up last week, last month, last year, and now they're gone. So what we say is we want long-term longevity of a program versus something that is going to go away in a year. You can see something that promises you daily pay and a lot of fakery, but that's not what we're about. We're about long term. That way you can refer people into and grow along with us. So, what we've done is a very simple post ads and get paid. It actually comes down to that basics, but you're going to see what other things we have as well. So, all right, we want to talk about the Get Fearless Freedom success stories. We don't just create teams, we actually are creating a community. So we're actually all one, we're a community. And this is just some of the screenshots I like to screenshot from our Facebook group. And of course, just some of the recent success has been really amazing. I like to go through here just for time management. You can see this as a replay. I can pause here. You can screenshot these results. Even Kat, she said herself right here, thank you. I'm very excited. And she's actually never had a system where it was fully set up for her. She always had to figure out things and she always had to work. She paid the sponsor or the person that referred her, and they never actually helped her. I don't like that. I know mom don't like that. A lot of people don't like that. We got tired of that. So that's why we have an ability to actually get you out the ground with freedom and automation. So that's why we want you to become free today. You're not just a number to us in the ocean of the concert. You are here to change, right? But here's the thing. You see something great, we bring it to the table for you. We bring the dinner to you. But now the exchange is, are you willing to change your paradigm of thinking, right? Believe it's actually possible because the dinner's already there. The five-star restaurant is already there. But are you willing to believe it's actually possible for you, right? Do you want to think like the wealthy, like we are achieving in this community, right? A lot of people say, yes, they do want to think like the wealthy, but their subconscious and their conscious mind are constantly telling them, no, okay, but it's that fear that 5 second Mel Robbins talks about, that fear. When you make a decision, you have to physically act on that button, physically act on that actual action to actually prevent that override of the brain. We default into that where we do get beat down, we actually keep down. We don't get back up. So we want to get back up and take that action tonight, right? Because an opportunity missed, time is literally not slowing down. Now, no matter how many different theories there are, the time is this and timeline's this, guys, there's never, last I checked, time has not slowed down. Okay, so we want to make sure that with the opportunity right here, the tools and the digital marketing, it can make you a true incredible fortune with this automation. So we have 100% master resell rights. Now, a lot of people may be new to this, right? Mom actually taught me this back in 2017 when I quit my Verizon wireless job and the cell phone sales. She said, Rob, what you can do is instead of selling and going putting mileage on your car, driving to work a 9 to 5, even though you wanted to feel what that feels like, you can actually resell the actual digital products with a master resell right. I said, wow, mom, what is that? So she said, well, the digital revolution has really always been around, but it hasn't really actually gained attention until recent years. That's the thing. So there's a lot of, plants that people have planted, but they're not actually showing the tomatoes, the fruits, the vegetables yet. So that's why the marketing revolution, you're starting to see a massive change in online. And why is it so important? Because we understood that in order to actually fit everyone, some people want their steak and lobster. Some people want maybe a, ham and cheese sandwich, something very cheap to the high end. We knew that there's a budget where people want to fit in, right? And so you look like this, possibly. You may actually be at a 9 to 5 or carefully listening in on the Zoom, or you might be, trying to probably maybe off work now. But this is the thing. We wanted to make sure that you guys can see that it's not just an Indeed search away. Or Uber, sorry, Lyft driver. We don't want to be like that because we knew, guys, your time is valuable. And so we said, all right, mom said, here, let me throw you a Uno card. Oh, it's a reverse Uno card. And so that's why we said, well, if we are going to have products, we don't have to ship them. They're all digital and easy for people to make money and resell. The thing is during the gold rush, right? Most of the people actually made money when they sold the picks, the shovels, the tents, the blue jeans to people that worked for trying to mine the gold. And in the California gold rush, that's what happened, right? And so if you're kind of getting maybe a little bit of a light bulb that goes off, you're seeing that digital marketing and products and tools and softwares are what we're going to offer the marketplace. And then you're going to make it easy because we automate your money. So it's pretty cool. Advertising a website, and then you actually get the money based on the system's churn rate. It's incredible. So you're going to see again posting the ads, and when we follow through with the entire system, so that's where your legwork of actually getting the ingredients for the cake, and then we actually bake it. So pretty cool. That's why I'm asking yourself. So give yourself 100,000 more points if you are going to participate in this question right here. Ask yourself, if we close your sales, we set up all of your members, we have done for you email marketing, big one right there, done for you social media images and ad images, and we actually call back all of your leads. Type a number 7 in that comment zone. Give yourself 100,000 more points if you are participating, if this would be a business for you. Because I know already I have 200,000 points myself, right? But I'm not a part of course, the little prize offer here. But whoever is participating, I appreciate you. Love interaction. It's very nice of you guys. Thank you. So we found a problem, but the problem is there was no good support, there was no good community, and there was no good websites to market. Mom said this, no good websites. She's seen a lot of offers in her day of her 35 plus years self-employed and 12 years plus online. She's seen a lot of websites, right? And so along came my mother, right? And she says, look, if I can take my journey of success, the dips, the highs, the mids, and the mentorship, and learn what she's learned and group it all together into this incredible program of, like I said, 35 plus, 37 plus years self-employed. It just keeps tacking on. Again, time does not slow down, along with wisdom is great. Of course, it's a transfer. You're getting more wisdom over the years. You're learning with my mom. And of course, their incredible marriage foundation that they've had, they've showed my sister and I really what it is to find someone that's a supportive partner out there, right? What you want in life. It's a very important thing, by the way. If you have someone, you're
Very
hiding this from your
important.
spouse or your partner or girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, if you're hiding that from them tonight, that's actually not really good because you want a supportive partner in what you're doing. All right. So, you want the founding and the vision. You want that founding vision leadership to grow with you, right? And so mom and I, we said one night at a casino in Las Vegas, we said, man, we need to come up with something that all of your knowledge, mom, and dad was like, yes, yes, see, dad supports my mom very well. And he's like, yes, Tammy, that's actually what we need. We need something for you, your passion and marketing, along with Rob's, modern and the millennial age of his knowledge. And we just grab it all together and throw it into something that's truly automated. And that's where I came along. I said, Dad, Mom, I don't want to work at Verizon no more. This was me, guys, by the way. This was in 2017. And I was, I thought I was it. I thought I, have the job, I had the car, the friends and everything. Along till one night in November. And I've said this before, and I think maybe new people on here have not heard my story, so it's important, right, to hear. Maybe I can inspire you. So Verizon Corporate said, well, Robert, you are going to be closing the store. Only you are at the store. And when I was closing, there was three thugs that came into my Verizon store. Now, last I checked, one moment here. Last I checked, does anyone want this pulled on them? Does anyone? Walt, Robin, Christina? This is a switchblade. Switchblade knife right here. Tactile, tactile. Does anyone want that?
No way.
No, no way. I mean, I personally do not want that. Now, I learned a little bit of Taekwondo and stuff like that with my dad, self-defense, but I'm not no black belt, and I'm certainly, obviously, not as built as I am now. So I didn't want that at my, mere 20, low 20s of age. And I said to myself, why am I working for a corporate job when someone can right come in along that I'm working for minimum wage that can pull something like this on me and I'm trying to protect corporate? So I said, that is not good. I said, money is got to be easier to be made, right? It's got to have an easier way for my exchange of time. So now at 30 years old, I actually go to the gym basically every day. I go out hang with friends. I go hiking. I love, enjoying my debt-free lifestyle, actually all because of Get Fearless Freedom. Wasn't because some other side stuff I did or whatever. It was all because of Get Fearless Freedom has been actually being able to give that at 30 years old. Now, some of you guys may be 60, 50, 70, 80. We've had people of all ages because it does not matter with age, right? It matters of your mindset willing to go back to that belief process. Is it possible to plug into a seven figure earning, actual dream lifestyle program where you can actually do that? So that's what it said to me. I said, look, my time, I like to go to the horses. I like to actually donate my time and actually be with my baby Bella and my nephew Fritz here, my sister's dog, right? And actually have that time freedom because to me, animals, that's a really good time to spend with them, right? Because I'm not at the 9 to 5, I'm spending it with my passions. So digital systems really has helped me a lot because it's taken me out of my shell and I go to concerts, I go hang out with friends, I go to actually enjoy my life versus, being bogged down by a 9 to 5. And so that's why when we said getting 100% paid of what you're worth is really worth it, right? And so now we want to show you the money, right? With our insanely easy comp plan. It comes down to what you are comfortable with getting in tonight, but it's as simple as 200, 500, 1,000, and 2,000. That's it. And it's as simple as that. All right. And so this is some of the more results that we have as far as people coming in. It's been insane to see. Mom, she'll send me like, hey, got another sale, got more people. I see all the admin emails coming in. And so this is so cool because I'm like, mom, okay, wow, it just keeps coming in and people duplicating because we just really like to see the flow of the duplication, where you have that instant commission payout, you have where we never take in your money, so it's a peer-to-peer program that's an instant payments, send and receive. Cat understands this. Did we ever take any? No, it's a peer-to-peer payment system. So by reselling our products, you are getting it on the back end where it's a peer-to-peer system. So if anyone again wants to me cover this more towards the end, I can totally explain it more if you're new to it. But this is what you can do. You can actually accept payment how you want with our system. So a lot of people love Bitcoin. A lot of people love Cash App or Vero or, bank to bank or money transfer or money wire, Walmart MoneyGram, you name it, Ethereum, Ripple, XRP, you can actually get accepted and paid in that type of transfer and you can actually get that money. So it's really cool. It's very flexible because you're reselling our digital products with an easy, very cool twist. So self-serve business, that's actually the best part because with this along came Kat. She said, you know what? I'm going to come in from Germany over here with the map over to a beautiful United States. I love Germany. Never been there, but I will say gorgeous country. My dad lived there for 4 years in the military. So very awesome hearing his story. So I actually am German too. I very much love this country. Love Porsche. Had a conversation with her. Love Porsche, Audi. I mean, you name it, German. Okay, I love it. So very cool to have her. And then her success, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool because then she's just gotten back-to-back sales with her new people. So congratulations to them. Of course, if you're on here, I believe Kelly is on here. Awesome to see you. Chuck, hey, great to meet you and see
Chuck's
you
on here
guys.
too.
Very
Yep.
cool to have you guys both on. And of course, she also has taken advantage of some of the quick bonuses I had to go by real quick. If you did pay attention, but it's really cool. Just like my mother, she just got Michael in. Of course, great to have Michael on again, Domingo, and that's why we wanted this automation done for you with a one-click funnel. Now, this is very awesome. This one-click funnel actually really has changed the game because just simply the quick on how quick you can get going with a system. See, what happens, a lot of systems out there are they're promoting a product that is number one, not theirs. Ours is actually coded from the ground up. So everything is not on a server that is, like a ClickFunnels or a Kajabi or System.io or all the ones all there's a ton of them out there, right? We don't have it. We actually have it built from the ground up where it's very uniquely tailored to you. So when you get in the system, pretty cool. And of course, with our core foundation, we said to ourselves, okay, with Get Fearless Freedom, we said, well, online marketing matters, but what we really know is unlimited capture pages and campaigns that automate that money that you're getting, those matter too. And so we said, we are the blue jeans of 2025. Remember when I said the gold miners made the people that actually were the ones that sold the picks, the shovels, they are the ones that make the money. So Houston, we actually have a problem though, right? We have a problem with that. So okay, you're like, that's great, you do have that, but there's a problem in the industry. There's capture pages and programs that actually mimic this very look. They look like this. They actually have an old Windows 98. We have where the background says make money online, and then it's just a bunch of basically over duplicated websites that you cannot make to your own. Has anyone came across this? Put another 100,000 points if you can, say yes, you've seen this before, or yes, or whatever you want to put in the comments. Give yourself another 100,000 points. Thank you for participating
Well, and this
because
is
you
another
guys,
where I want to jump in, Rob, because you know this is my favorite part, getting to the favorite part, is that there's so many systems out there that only give the affiliate one or two pages. And what happens is if a bunch of people are actually marketing it, because I had it happen to me about a decade ago, but what happens is a lot of people will see the same page, and then what happens is that program will then just kind of fizzle out or collapse. What we have here with Get Fearless Freedom is I'm teaching people how to rotate and how to make different pages back there. I just put a couple of them in the Facebook group. Anybody see my new pages? I saw this one the other day and I said I'm going to edit it to my results. So since I came out with this system, it's literally been mind-blowing because this page here, that's my result since I've relaunched Get Fearless Freedom into the 500 level. And it's just so crazy to me to think that the more people that come through these capture pages, the more people on my list. That is the key to any internet marketing, any business actually. When Bob and I were flipping property, and Val, you're gonna know this about our story, right? Because you and I met through kind of that same medium, right? Well, if your house looks like a shambles and it looks like a dump, just pardon my language, but no one's gonna want to come and buy your house. So it's just the same. It's the same online. You have about 3 to 7 seconds to catch that person's attention, whether it be a Craigslist ad, whether it be a solo ad, a Facebook post, or a YouTube video. Those are the four places that I go, and I'm going to show you the actual co-op that we have. Okay, that's one of my best converting pages right there. But we're in this magazine. I'm not going to show it because not everybody's actually in, but we have a full page going in next month. So we have a full page co-op going into the magazine next month. But I'm what? Many people, right? That we're competing with. So you have to stand out. So that's the reason why we have these pages. And so I've been studying capture pages. I study the whole sales process all the time. I'm always keeping up to date, you know? So it's literally how you're able to spend like I spend like an hour a day. Okay. I'm even getting like quicker than that because I have more people that I'm helping throughout the day. But the thing is it's like so cool. I'm not going to say what magazine yet because you're not joined yet. I can't disclose because it's actually in the 2000. I'm getting personal messages. It's actually at the 2000 level. You'll get the actual the resources when you join at the 2000 level. But I just want people to know that I can get someone after they get set up with one click leads coming in 24 hours. There's many people on here. If you can say if I've gotten generated leads for you, let me know in the comments
Another
below.
100,000 points if you said,
Yeah, you get another
or
100,000 points if I've
Mhm.
actually generated leads for you. I just think that it's very important to get people off of the ground very fast so that they can feel what it feels like, to get those lead flows coming in, the leads and onto your list, because it's after all the lifeblood of your business. Who on here ever read the book The E-Myth by Michael Gerber? Has anyone ever read that book? We're gonna start reading books too again, Valerie, on like Tuesday on the members Zooms because I love reading. I mean, whether you can listen to it in the background, whether you're driving or whatever, turn your car into an actual learning. Valerie and I, we went to see Tony Robbins actually together in Vegas that one time, and I mean, I'm just like, wow, this is like a rock star. But I mean, like literally to always be learning and going to events is like one of the best things you can do, right? To increase your mindset. But you have to listen, you have to learn. But I studied lead generation because if you read that book, The E Myth by Michael Gerber, Gerber, is it? Am I thinking babies? Like right now, Gerber,
Mhm.
but Michael Gerber, I think it's his name. Sorry, I got baby on the mind. It's the month of the babies coming. But I just want people to know that if you're a dentist, what are you? I have a doctor on the Zoom here tonight. If you're a doctor, and a physician, what are you? You're a marketer. Because if you don't have anybody coming through the door, if you don't have anybody for your bakery, you're not in business. So it don't matter what business you're in. You're going to need to know how to do lead flow, okay? Unless you're a trader and you're a really good trader, then you don't need marketing and advertising. But that's about the only industry that I know of where you're not going to need marketing and advertising. So you take my 12 years of experience, and like I told Frank in the chat last night in the Telegram, I said it took me 2 years to learn the actual sources that I give people the first day that they join here in Get Fearless Freedom. And then on Tuesdays, I taught Kat how to literally duplicate what I do, and now she's making money. So I'm telling you, it is so different than back in the old days when my husband and I used to have to knock on doors or call what do you want to call it? Like the telephone. We don't even have telephone books anymore.
Yellow Pages,
The
I
yellow
remember.
pages. I used to have to put thousands of dollars in the yellow page ads. So now we're collectively putting the ads together. We give you the ads. We actually place the ads. No one had to come up with the ad copy. I came up with the ad copy for the offline advertising. And then we're also going to do postcards as a collaboration as a group. I just think it's fun working with other people. I kind of get bored working on my own, so that's why I created Get Fearless Freedom, and so that we can all work together and at our own pace. But Rob is so good at these ads. You don't even have to do the image ads. There, he just showed you get 100 of them when you join. So even if you have zero advertising dollars, there's no excuse actually here. If you have no advertising dollars, like last year, I had spent like zero and I made multiple six figures with this system. And that was with traveling and taking my husband to the doctor like 2 times a week. So I was very, very busy last year. So I just wanted people to know that I used his image. In fact, that one image, see that where it says one click right there? That one click, I posted it onto my Facebook and I got a $2,000 sale. So
Yes.
believe me, these work. Okay. In fact, it was an $8,000 week. So I just want people to understand, hey, if I don't want to post, I don't post. If I have an ad up like my Craigslist ads, guess what? They last for 30 days. 30 days is what my Craigslist ads. That's exactly it. It's very easy. So Rob, sorry, I had to jump in there and kind of share
All
some.
good. All
Yep.
good. Yes. No, I'm glad you explained that. Very great
Hmm.
when you interject. It's just a great, to emphasis on what we have. Yeah, so with that, we came down to a very simple process for everyone that they want to get into Get Fearless, right? We said, okay, so there's four, just like we're on the fourth question we had, what five was about the E-Myth book, but we're at 400,000 points that, potentially you guys might have for being there and active in the chat. So thanks for that. So speaking of four, we do have the email and the funnel builder. So typically these cost actually on average like 400 plus dollars. When mom actually was wanting to use this, she'd call up the programmer, the one that we actually had to build this, and he says, "Well, I'm gonna have to charge you, Tammy, about 400 to about 900 bucks per every time you want a brand new funnel builder." And so mom's like, "Well, I got an idea for you." And this is back in 2019. She says, "Well, I know people are gonna want these capture pages. They're gonna want these campaigns and the customized bridge pages and all that stuff. They're gonna want that. But how can we create the program where people can resell it and actually be able to have it at half cost?" So you guys are getting a value right here at what half of my mom actually paid. We have literal receipts of back when she used to had to, invoice and get paid all of those fees or paying the fees out. So we said, but what makes it better than just simply a funnel builder? Well, it can be used for any business to capture the leads. This might be light bulbs moments to a lot of you guys that are brand new. This system at even $200 can be used as a lead magnet system where you can plug in and you're going to see all the stuff in the back office. And it's very, very cool. So we said, but in order to get more contacts engaged, we knew that email marketing, which is what this first level really emphasizes on, that it's very important to get those campaigns, those actual emails right out to a broader audience. We knew that, right? So that's why we said, at a actual discount, you guys are getting that. And what we give you is literally unheard of, by the way, in the industry. There's no one at all that does this, what I'm about to tell you. We give you a DKIM and DMARC approved to the modern of 2025 email, professional email. Now, what that means is you actually cannot use your Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo, MSN, AOL email anymore in marketing. Did anyone know that? Give yourself 100,000 points. This is the fifth question. Fill that comment zone up. If anyone knew that you cannot use your actual personal email account in marketing anymore in 2025. Anyone knew that? Fill that comment zone. Say, yes, I knew that, Robert, or yes, or yeah, or yes, I knew that, or whatever. You can put whatever because I'm going to be adding these up while mom talks towards the end. So this is what I learned. I said to the programmer, I said, well, wow, this is not good. This is not good. That there's actually email marketing out there and people are using their Gmails and Yahoos and the emails aren't getting delivered. So we said, what makes this better to not just rely on necessarily email marketing? How can we make this even better? So we bumped up a little bit. You can always upgrade at any time. And we came in to the $500 level. We said, okay, we have all that stuff and you get that. Just make sure these people are muted, Mom. It'd be great. So with the $500 level, we knew that Craigslist was a very, very important part of what we have to offer because when you have an auto reply software that looks like this, you're getting a lead flow that's on automation. So when you post your ads on, Craigslist, Las Vegas, San Diego, Phoenix, Houston, Dallas, whatever, Miami, you want to have people that reply to you and then it automatically will give you an actual reply, or sorry, give them an auto reply. This is not a vacation reply. This is not something that's where people say, well, Robert, I can simply put my website in the ad. No, you can't anymore. That's why we built this. You cannot put a website in the ad of your Craigslist because it actually will get banned. So that's why we came up with this incredible software, and you guys get that at the 500 level. So pretty cool stuff. Of course, we have other stuff that is actually at the 500 level, side gig hustles, because we're not just online marketing. We actually teach you how to find these awesome things that are offline because I'm a big believer of offline stuff too. I really do like physical stuff right physically in front of me. And also, I wanted to announce to everyone in 2025, there's actually going to be new improvements coming to most all levels. So we actually improved this, and the 500 level is going to get a revamp. So just wanted to tell you guys that. Anyone that wants to know that a current member, that is going to be improved, in the near future. So just wanted to say that. And of
I just
course,
want to add real
not
quickly before you go to the 1,000 levels. So what we're going to do is there's a couple of the links back there that we're going to change to like where my husband gets like gold and silver and things like that. So once you start cash flowing and things like that, and you have an access of money, through your household, you want to, try to get into physical assets. Physical meaning, auction items and things like that. That's what the guys do on the weekends. So they're really busy. Sometimes they take me and I tag along, but it's really fun to see that, and it's fun to have something physical in your hand. It's just, to me, I'm kind of an old-fashioned person that way. So, but we're gonna have links back there. It's gonna be at the 500 level, and then we can also do live. But right now, there's so much information back there. Grab it. Go back through there's a bonus section where we share how my husband does the gold and the arbitrage. It's actually at the 500 level. So I just had to add that.
very cool. Yeah. And like you said about live training. That obviously is something that my mom and I love to do, the live training. All right. So with the live training, you're getting at the $1,000 level. Now, here's the best part, guys. Wouldn't you guys love to know that you're not just learning about the levels, you are actually going to be able to make this type of money. So that's what I'm saying is it's not about just, you buying into it. You have that ability to potentially make that. So that's what's really cool by reselling this Get Fearless and having this all on automation. So that's where right here you can see we have YouTube training. We have the masterminds, the vault of masterminds. Mom and I, we really love to go back and forth and train on one-on-one classrooms with you guys to actually help you out. So that's the 1,000 level, along with Faceless Video Marketing Blueprint. Of course, that is at the 1,000 level because a lot of people do not like to show their face. What I learned, one thing, and I'm not nicking, against people that like to do that, but I will say that I learned two ways of video marketing. I said there's video with my face, and then there is video without my face. What I found with is the extension that we offer, it does not matter. So you want to get in at the 1,000 level to learn how that's done with the faceless, because when I actually did it when it was normal, like just simply without this extension, I had crappy results with being faceless because people want to know when they're sending $1,000 over, who is this? Who are you looking at? Robert, Tammy. So we want to make sure if you are going to get out the ground, you want to use an extension that we found that very much will help you with that faceless. So very cool. Of course, any channel can actually make money on YouTube because you can see here and the light right here, mom, you can see she has a fairly decent amount of subscribers, nothing extravagant, but also nothing very small. So what we've done is we said a channel like mine, only 100 plus subscribers, I'm more of a Facebook guy myself. Okay. I actually have made many, 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 many sales off of my YouTube simply because of the extensions, the knowledge of my mother. So just giving you an idea, some people get intimidated with their channel when they're opening it up, but you want to be out there with our knowledge. So we train our competition, essentially, is really what mom would say. Right here, we also have going beyond your limits. Now, this is very important. Mindset, I know we all talk about that. We want the results immediately. But if you actually don't believe you are worthy of a $500 sale, we can't really help you. So we want to make sure that you are knowing that you're worthy it. And I'm going to give you a real life example. It was 2 years ago when we first really relaunched the 500 level and all that, and there's a lot of different things that were moving around. I had one of my personal affiliates that said, Robert, I got someone asking me info, and they're really interested, in fact, begging me. He actually turned down the sale cap because he didn't believe he was worthy of $500. I,
Yeah, I
I
see it
I
happen all the
mean,
time.
like, wow. And like, I could literally blur out the name and it would be like right there. You'd see it. He's like, I just don't. I'm like, $500. So you
It
gotta
happened
know
several
you are
times.
worth.
I kept encouraging him. I kept saying, but you deserve the money to actually make. How many people on here deserve money? How many people on here?
Yep.
You're here for a reason, right? You
Another
all deserve it.
100,000 points
Everyone
if you
does.
believe you are deserving of
Absolutely.
that.
I mean, so we can't provide the mindset. You have to come with the mindset, okay? We provide the system. You provide the motivation, okay? The one of the things that my one of my mentors told me really early on, and I think Kat will even get a kick out of this because it goes back to like that network marketing. She used to tell me all the time, it would just drive me crazy. I was just like, but I don't know how to generate leads. So the first 2 years in this industry, in the actual back in, I should say, 2010 range, I didn't even know how to generate a lead. I teach people literally like tomorrow night on the Zoom, on the Quick Start Zoom, I will show you literally how to start generating leads. Many, many people already have from last week that joined last week. They're already getting lead flow. It took me 2 years to do what some of you people are doing here. It literally
Yeah.
did because I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have a coach. I didn't have anybody that would get on a Zoom with me. So I said to myself, self, when you learn how to do this and when you're successful, that means you're going to teach other people. And it was a promise to myself. It's a promise to people in this community. I've been doing this. I relaunched in 2023. I planted my flag here. I said, I'm going to train people on how I do this. And that's what I've been doing, you know? Because it's irritating when people would join a program and then all of a sudden their sponsor's gone. Okay, it's even happened to me last year. I had a crew. One guy brought in like 16 people and then he left. I was like, wow, that can happen to me too. It's opposite, right? It can actually happen to company owners. Now I'm a company owner and I understand what the company owners used to talk to me about because I was their top affiliate. But I said, you know what, I'm going to be in this driver's seat, but I'm also going to be working along everybody. So we created this community, Get Fearless Freedom, so you can see what I do. Because another one of I thought he knew how to generate leads. We actually went to an event one time. Mary Beth remembers who I'm talking about. He didn't even in 2017, I think it was Mary Beth, or 2016 when we met up. You know who I'm talking about. He'd say all the time he knew how to generate leads. He couldn't prove it. Let me show you guys my screen
Oh,
right.
yeah, Tammy, I remember that
Remember
all
that?
too well. I
I'm
sure
going to share
do.
my
I sure
screen right
do.
now
Yeah,
and I'm
that
going to show
was.
you. As I'm sitting here, I can prove to you I'm getting lead flow right here. There's another one right there. Boom. Look at that. Look at all my leads coming in. I have 13 while I'm sitting here. That's how busy I am. That's how I set up my businesses for constant lead flow 24/7. That's what you guys want. Okay. And then I'm going to teach it tomorrow night. Literally, it is not very expensive either. It's really not. I mean, you can get clicks really, really cheap. So, of course, I don't want to show I have an email coming in. So, this one guy that right here, he's joining, he's actually a chiropractor, retired chiropractor, and he's joining me this week. So it's lead flow. That's the lifeblood of your business. And not many people in these programs explain it or share it or show how to do it. So I'm closing your sales. Just so you know, Walt, I actually launched a callback system last year, an 800 number. So, of course, we do these Zooms, but during the week, I'm taking phone calls. And tomorrow night, I'm training Kat and I'm training Frank on how to help me because when the baby comes, if I'm not available to do a callback, they're going to help me out. So anyone that wants to volunteer and wants to step up as a leader, I'm more than happy to train you. So I've trained the trainer in that regard. But Before we go into the bonuses, why don't we bring Mary Beth out, Rob? So, oh, we got to do 2000 level. Do we want to explain the 2000 level? Mary Beth, you can probably explain it for us. Do you want to explain the 2000 level and why you love it, Mary Beth?
Oh, yeah, Tammy, I would be happy to. I would be happy
Okay.
to. Yeah, the $2,000 level is just jam-packed. I mean, it's so diversified, but there's so much there, that you can pick and choose, what you're comfortable doing, what your budget aligns with. I mean, it's a very nice combination of the offline and the online, which I think anybody coming in at that level or scales up to that level and is willing to, upgrade and, invest in themselves, it's all there, which I really like about it. I think the postcard, I went through all that training, folks, Tammy. That's really amazing. Those
Mhm.
resources that you have back there and those videos that walk you through the postcard marketing system. I know a lot of people, including myself, love postcard marketing because it's really simple and it's really duplicatable. It's hands-free. And if you're not, one of these social media marketing enthusiasts, kind of what we refer to them as, that's an ideal place to build and grow this business. And especially, when you have this callback service now, I mean,
Mhm.
postcards can work very, very well with that and be very, very, very effective. So I really like that aspect. And you have all the resources mapped out there. So there's a lot for people to pick and choose if they want to do postcards. And this is a really good time of year for postcard marketing and to consider joining, a high ticket business with tax season. I think
Absolutely.
that's, people are serious about investing in themselves and their financial future. This is ideal, the 1000 or the 2000. And postcards is a great way to do it. And then, of course, you have the social media aspect back there with the TikTok marketing, with the latest and greatest in Chat GPT and all of that, Tammy. The AI in the Chat GPT is the latest and greatest. And that's what's really trending. That's what
It
is
is.
really, really trending. And that can basically save people a lot of time with their business
Yeah, it
because
saves me a lot of time,
that can further
ChatGPT.
automate things.
Hmm.
And at a $2,000 level, that allows you to free up your time and do other things and, market in other avenues, which I really like about that. And then, all your top secret resources are back there too, that
Right.
you have tested over the years. And that's highly invaluable right there because that gives people choices. And like I say, everything is nicely diversified. So there's plenty for people to go through and check. And it's a combination of your personal development, your skill set, social media, the tools, the training, the resources, the software. It's all there. It's all there like under one, one under one roof, under one umbrella. And then you get the 1000, the 500 and the 200 with it, which are all your essentials, your funnel builder, your Craigslist software, and then the YouTube. That YouTube is absolutely amazing with that extension at the 1000. I absolutely love that. I've focused a lot on that.
Yes, you've made lots of money in sales with it too. Yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah,
awesome.
that really made a world of difference for me, Tammy. Once you introduced that, the training and that tool, that really took me to a whole new place with GFF last year.
Yes. Yeah, it's really it's something that it's one of those things where people would always ask me, the number one question I would get, doesn't matter what opportunity that you join, it doesn't matter. I mean, there's thousands of network marketing opportunities, right? They'd always ask me, well, how do you generate leads? How are you getting on the leaderboard? And I said, capture page, sales funnel, and follow-up system. And that's what we have here. It's always the same three steps, you know?
Oh yeah,
It
Tammy,
doesn't matter
your
what it
capture
is.
pages. I mean, those are the best, highest converting
Capture
pages in the
pages are
industry.
great.
They really are. They have made a world of difference for me and
Hmm.
your follow-up system. I mean, it's so unique. Nobody has a done for you email portal. And your emails are just absolutely amazing. They really command attention. They pique, interest, curiosity. I know that my click-through rates have really, recently increased. So you'll
Yep.
be pleased to know that more people are opening, the longer people are on my list, the more people now are opening them, clicking them. So my stats have really, shot up this year in 2025 since the beginning of the year.
Absolutely. And I teach people soon we're going to have I'm meeting with my programmer tomorrow. A lot of people know his name's Rick. And I'm meeting with him tomorrow. And I'm going to be going over some more enhancements to the capture page. So what Mary Beth's talking about here is the done for you emails. So if you're on your own list or you're on my list or whoever's list that you got here, I'm on a lot of my members' lists. So like tonight, I sent out 2 times, usually on a Monday. And what it does is I make sure that the people's emails are hitting the list. So you have to season it. You have to season so like these people that are coming in right now, like this person that just opted in, I'll actually send a personal message to them because, hey, it's a lead. It's a person that's interested in working from home, making money from home. And this is what I've taught. And so I just want people to see you don't have to follow up with email. I used to teach email marketing, no more. You don't have to learn email marketing. If you do want to add a follow-up, I think it's great. There's training back here to do that, and it's right in the Getting Started guide. But the other thing is these pages. These are the pages, the 4 enhancements that we made this year. This one, this page, this page, this page are all new. So before we had a couple other ones that were diverse. Mary Beth knows what I'm talking about. But
Mhm.
this one here gets one of the highest converting emails onto your list that's like 60% opt-in rate. So I can show
Yeah,
you,
that's a really good one, Tammy. I really like that new one. I really like that one
isn't
that
that
you
nice?
added.
Yeah. Kevin actually, he tested it, one of our members. So this is the cool part about this community is this is a current solo ad running right now. So this is I almost said January. February 3rd. This is February 3rd. My solo ad running right now. And it shows I have 58 leads onto my list today. As I was doing household chores or whatever I want to do, I'm running traffic. I'm driving traffic. I literally work, literally, that's it. 1 hour a day. I get my work done while I'm having my coffee, post to my Facebook, my YouTube, solo ads, and Craigslist. Those are 4 places. Like Rob's going to tell everybody in the 2000, I literally show people where to go to get sales. Now, some people are thinking, what about Craigslist? How hard is it? It's very, very simple. Very simple to post a Craigslist ad. But these are how many opt-ins I've gotten. See, Rob? I'm
Oh,
running a
wow. That's
200.
brand new. That's
Yep,
the
that's
brand new
brand new as
run.
of today. See? I like to
That's
show
amazing.
people like, how you ever go to events and they used to talk about like my husband and I, we used to go to these real estate events. Valerie Pride remembers this. We'd go to a real estate event and they'd talk about this deal they did in 1982. I'm like, 1982? It's 2020. You know what I mean? Like it's
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
show people literally what's going on now live.
And now, yeah.
717 the now. Show people now live what's going on. And this is what I've been doing for a decade. So I build lists, I build, people's lists, right? I help you, I assist with you. You have to put the effort in, you have to click the buttons. But other than that, it's a pretty very much an automated system. On the dashboard, once a person joins, okay, here's the getting started, here's the written guide, if you like written guide, and here's the callback process. It explains it right here on the dashboard. So it's literally system from A to Z automated. The only part is this Zoom on Monday and my training on Tuesday. So we got to finish the, sorry, Rob, we got to finish the two
Oh no,
levels.
it's great having Mary Beth talk. I just her success is absolutely just
Hmm.
wild. I mean, I literally I get very, very excited every time. I mean, just guys, if you want to talk about a duplicate like system, like the way she
Absolutely.
plugged in, she really took like a Porsche right here and she really took it on the Autobahn cat. She really went to 194 kilometers per hour, right? That type of thing.
Yeah,
Joking,
I
but
just love that
honestly,
1,000 and 2,000 level. It's just
yeah, you
jam-packed with,
do.
so much value, so much value. And everything is like real and it works and it's highly effective. If you work at it, it absolutely positively works. So you can use this, to help you to scale up and grow your GFF and, use it for any other business too. It has, it's dual purpose.
That's true.
It's a great, excellent multi-purpose system. It really is multi-purpose, multifunctional. So it can really greatly benefit anybody based on what their specific, business goals are this year.
Yeah, and don't you agree that, yeah, there's a bunch of launches, but this is the thing. If there's a launch, guess what? You can make money with this and tell people, hey, do you know how to do lead flow for your new launch? Well, no, I haven't really been trained for that. Well, here you go. Here's Get Fearless Freedom. This is what we do. That's what I do all
Exactly. Yeah,
the time.
exactly.
Reverse marketing all the time. I made about 100 grand last year with that method alone. It's crazy because there's always going to be a
Very true.
launch coming out. Cat's like, light bulb moment. Okay. See what I mean? That's why I love selling tools and selling,
We're the
training.
blue jeans. We're
It's
the
the blue
blue
dream.
jeans company, guys, to everyone. Yeah, and like Mary Beth and everyone else talk, that has added their input, like just the ability to tap into technically the modern age of AI. But what I teach on and anyone can attest to another 100,000 points if you have attended my AI training and you enjoyed it. I'm about to talk about a little bit what I do, but I'll put that's the seventh question. So I'm writing these down. Seventh question. If you attended my AI and really enjoyed the training I do, but the postcard, like Mary Beth said, offline, and then you have the AI stuff. Like this right here alone is my favorite thing because when I learned I said, how can I use it for marketing? And that's about it. And when I did that, I said, like, if AI can produce amazing photos like this for marketing, what can it do for getting like leads and helping me like figure out where to market and stuff like that? So my AI training really helps with that. The training videos inside of Get Fearless Freedom as well. And of course, our direct to you response team, where the closing with what my mom does and her amazing follow up is a fact right here we have to learn. 48% of salespeople never follow up with the prospect, right? So almost nearly half, they get a lead, but there's no follow up. And only 25% can actually make that second contact and then stop. And then what happens is then they stop. And then 12% of salespeople only make it through three of their contacts and then they stop. So they hit the warm market and then they stop. So you don't want that. You want to continue keep generating leads and make sure that when we have our callback process, right, where mom can actually take care of your leads questions, so you're not explaining Get Fearless like I am. That's another thing mom wants to cover. We're going to cover a little bit in a bit. But the thing is you are not explaining this, right? You're inviting the people to Zooms, you're marketing our simple website and our ads, and then they are coming to you, right? And so with our done for you email portal, like Mary Beth, she absolutely freaking loves this. And so many others love this because it's a portal that we will be able to market for you. You just got to bring us the leads, and all your leads are protected with an API. So very cool. They look like this. They look like this in someone's iPhone or Android or on their computer. That's what it looks like. So very eye-popping, very nice, clean emails. And of course, with the membership benefits, you're getting all of this. You're getting not only all those levels that, the level that you're joining in at, you're getting the affiliate position to resell Get Fearless. You're getting access 24/7 to our tools and videos. You're getting also all the pages hosted and on our servers. You're getting that 1-800 number included and the actual paid email domain included as well. And you can see all the other highlights. Here's the thing, and just like I said, to keep till the end, because this is my favorite freaking part ever. Love talking about this, but it is the Get Fearless Freedom bonuses. So here we go. This is ready to. Oh man, I get so excited. So if you saw everything that you like and you're like, you know what, Robert, this is actually tonight is my night. I am going to change my life because time is not stopping. I know that I am worthy of becoming a seven-figure earner online. I know I'm worthy of that. So what I said to myself, I said, how can I take an average newbie and be able to get them a business in a box, ready to go, everything wrapped up and shipped out to them? I said, Mom, well, we have a digital products. What are we doing? This is digital products. Like, I don't know what, how are we able to do this? And I said, wait a minute. I think I have an idea. And I said, what if I could take my actual setup? This is my setup you're seeing behind me, but that's just an aerial view. If I could take my setup and I can turn them into money earning machines, how can I do this? So I said, well, they're going to need a laptop. And not just any old laptop, not what they're currently maybe working on, or maybe you just have a phone. I said, if they're going to invest $2,000 into a business, they are going to want something physical. So what I said to myself is, hey, boom, there we go. And it was created. And here we go. A Google Chromebook when you join at the $2,000. Bonus ends tonight. Here it goes. Google Chromebook, 14-inch laptop. Again, these vary with screen sizes, RAM, storage, everything. But the value of it is literally priceless for what you're about to see. A $350+ value, along with loaded with my $300 Get Fearless Freedom setup that you will learn even when you do join at a lower level. You're going to see what you get in my setup services, but this is included. So here we go. We have another bonus that is in around the block. A new guy came in and said, you know what? I know you may like a Chromebook, but we also have a tablet as well. This is a Samsung Galaxy Tab. Again, varies. It's always going to vary. It may be a different size, or a different brand, you name it. But generally, it's going to be a very nice tablet for you. An all-day battery life. You can use this for personal and business, and it's got over 60 plus 4 gigs of storage and a beautiful HD lit backlit display. Really incredible, powerful tool right there for your business and personal life. Of course, Chromebooks, you can be using that for your personal as well. I know Kat on here, she actually took advantage of this amazing deal, and she, of course, probably uses it for personal and stuff like that. So it's really cool. You can use it for a balance of business and personal, and it includes my incredible ultimate Get Fearless Freedom setup with all the funnels created for you and extra, the one-click funnel. You are also getting that $300 connect into Aweber or Get Response autoresponder, like we said. That is worth it right there. And of course, over all these custom images, bridge pages, professional picture, 4 ebooks, you name it, everything wrapped up in a business in a box. It's a $650+ value. And here are some of the people that actually took advantage of this sale. So if anyone is staying on, you are seeing something really incredible, never done ever in the industry before your own eyes. This is what we're doing, and that's why we're standing out. So these Chromebooks, people are enjoying it. Kat here, just wanted to say,
Hey,
awesome
thanks for
photo. I
sending that
love,
in.
yep, she sent this in. So great to
Awesome.
have her here, and she got her beautiful machine in just what is it, a week ago, Kat, roughly under. She has it over there. Awesome, awesome, love it. And then of
Awesome.
course we also have maybe Art. I might be on the Zoom, but maybe he's not. But also Art got one of these as well, and this is Kat's testimony. Loved her testimony, just really moving. Just to hear her viewpoint of what she's seen, and of course, Art, just what he's just so happy. He was like, at first,
Oh,
let's be
Art's here.
honest, he was
Okay, hold
Art.
on.
Art was slightly skeptical of the regards of the laptop, the quality of it, and I said, look. Man, you are going to enjoy this thing. This is a breeze to once you get acclimated to that Chromebook. So very cool. We have Wyman on here. He can wave to you guys. Wyman also took advantage of this Google Chromebook. He is on here as well as one of my other members, Greg. He got one. And Valerie. Valerie can wave to you guys.
Valerie's getting
Beautiful
hers soon.
Valerie. My AKA second grandma that I call her. She's my fearless grandma that I have, and she also just got one. Guys, here it is. I am about to ship this out to her. She's filled out the form, and that's all it takes is one form, and she's going to get that shipped out to her.
I love
But
that you
here's
put
the
the cat
thing.
on there because she loves cats.
Oh, absolutely. I love cats too, so love dogs and cats, but she knows me. I love her cats. Her 11 cats and 3 dogs she has, so. Well, I'm full of wind tonight, but here we
Yes.
go. We have one more thing. Well, actually, a couple of things, right? We have also an exclusive ability for when you do join at any level tonight, you are going to get in on our Telegram chat. This is a chat that gets you right in, plugged into the community with the company owners, my mom and I. This is a very nice chat that we actually newly created. So if you do see the members that are, lower count, it's just because we did brand new, offer this to the community.
Brand new.
That is that Telegram chat. Very nice. As well as when you do join tonight, it is up to your sponsor, but sponsors are awesome, and we do have an ability for them to get really good traffic at a good rate when you do join, and you are going to get that free tonight when you do join traffic that is right straight to your one-click funnel. Very cool, real targeted leads right straight to you, right? And so that one-click funnel will look like this when you fill out your payment information on how you want to get paid with Get Fearless Freedom. You are going to get that one-click funnel. And of course, these are some of the leads actually mom just got. You see that bottom number,
That was a weekend.
3,860.
That was my
Wow,
weekend
wow.
flow. That was my weekend
Incredible.
flow. Yeah, I usually I try to shoot for 5,000 weeks. I've been busy with my daughter, the family and stuff like that. So I cut back a little bit on the lead flow, but that's the cool part about these systems is you'll find out that when you turn on the lead flow, it's just like and I can't state income claims here, okay? But I'm just
Yep.
saying that's how I run my business is I'm always feeding the pipeline. I'm always doing what I taught our loan officers, back in the day when we were New York State mortgage brokers, feed the pipeline, feed the funnel. And that's really all you have to do with this system. So it's really, really cool. So if you join tonight, this is another bonus. This is what I love. I love to get people off to a quick start because you know what? Like Rob said, time's a wasting. We're already February 3rd. So if you made a New Year's resolution and you need to make money this year and you need to make it fast, like I used to have to, I would be like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I don't want to go back to work. My story was I wanted to homeschool the kids, now I'm going to be with my granddaughter. So this business is a lifestyle for me. I can literally work it when I want and where I want. So tomorrow night, though, we will have a quick start live training. Okay. And it's there's a bulldog. Looks like Bella. That's funny you put
It
that
looks like
slide in there.
Bella.
You're always surprising
Thankfully,
me with these
I
slides.
am always changing it up for
You're
you,
always
Mom.
changing it
I'm
up every week.
always
I love
changing
it.
this
I
up.
love it.
I want a cat to see that image right there. Look at
Yep.
that. Bulldog. It's like your little I love
Oh, do
her.
you have
Her
what kind of dog do
Boston
you have?
Terrier.
Yeah.
Boston
Boston
Terrier,
Terrier.
Mom.
Oh, I love those. I
They're
want one
amazing.
someday. Yeah, those are cute.
Cutest.
But yeah, that's the
But
start training. So anyone that joins before midnight tonight, actually, I'll extend it. You have, tonight to think about it. I'm not one of those pushy people. If you want
okay, yep.
to literally have your guests, if you have people that couldn't make it to the Zoom here tonight, a lot of people couldn't make it. If you want to reach out to them, they can join before tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. So you have all tonight and all tomorrow to gather your guests that couldn't come tonight, tag them to the video I'm going to upload into the group. And if they join before, we will be able to get them on the quick start Zoom. It's working out for a lot of people, obviously. Kat was on here. It was probably one of the deciding factors for you to actually join the community, right? Because you knew we were going to get help. So I just wanted you to state on that. It's one of the things that I hated was, okay, now who's going to help me if I have any questions? So we have the Telegram group now. We have a support email. We have a support community. And so Kat is even offered to, help out if I can't make a training. And that's really awesome. So I appreciate that. And Valerie, she knows, and of course Mary Beth knows the system inside and out. So
Did
does
you
any
want me to share that one
questions?
last slide, Mom?
Uh, sure.
Okay.
Which one was it?
It was the ad that we got going that for
Oh
the
yeah, yeah.
future.
You can show the
Okay.
co-op offline ad.
So at the 2000 level, okay, you actually have a future slot available. You at
Hmm.
least are got a ticket to be able to actually get in
Well, you don't
into
even know
one of
this
our.
actually. You don't know this, but I have another
Okay.
broker that I'm going to go to because
Oh
there was
wow.
spillover, so I'm going to go into another publication. I can't say the publications on
Hmm.
here because the paid members
No.
they get privy
Yeah, they get the
information.
exclusive. Yep.
Right, but this is what the ad looks like, Walt. You were asking me. This is actually what the ad looks like in one of the magazine ads. So it's a direct response marketing ad. I mean, I love direct response marketing. So a lot of people still love direct response marketing. And I'm right there in the front line of direct response. It's worked for me for 12 years. It's not changing. I mean, there's a little bit of change. I mean, sure, do people like to have a social media presence? Sure. Well, we cover that. So I had Kat on the phone and we tweaked a couple things with her Facebook, and now she's bringing in leads and sales and stuff like that from social media. So social media can happen really fast. Offline is going to take you a little longer, you know, because
So for
it
anyone
takes
that
time to get placed in the publication, if that makes sense. It takes like 2, 3 weeks to even get into the publication.
we
A
have
lot of
seven
work.
questions, Mom.
Mhm.
We have seven, and if everyone can do me a honest favor, if you can actually add up if you participated in all seven questions, we might have it even out because it's obviously gonna. Maybe we won't, but if everyone can go to the chat and then count themselves. So go scroll up into the time. It was 6:23 p.m. And mom first commented myself. So if you can see yourself, give yourself just like, check mark. Okay, if you can scroll through that chat and find, how many questions you actually answered in that. Because
I
mom and
lost
I, we
track.
like to, I know,
I lost
because
track.
the bonus, I'm
Everybody
not gonna,
participated tonight.
it looks like whoever joined will join the 2000 will get my AI training this week then.
Cool.
Yep.
Wow, you're
So
going to do a
whoever
third training.
participated,
He's going to do a
I don't
third
mind.
Zoom again this week. Wow.
I am.
He was exhausted last week, so was I, and I think everybody else was. That's great. So whoever joins tonight, whoever's at the 2000 level will have access to to Rob's training. That's really great.
Another for the month of
February.
February.
Cool. That's awesome. Does anyone have any questions? I'm going to go ahead and end the recording so that we can speak off of the recording if you guys are shy like me. That was funny. I actually discovered that about Kat. I'm very shy. And she's like, so am I. And I'm like, well, that's why we like the system. So we don't have to explain it. I'll go ahead and end the recording. So this is February 3rd, Monday's Zoom recording. So